Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Megan, and today I'm going to be discussing the next book I read this year called The 5-Star Weekend. So let's get into it. This was not one of my favorite books that I've read so far. I like the concept where you bring in 4 people, friends that maybe you've had throughout your life, whether it's childhood, college, when you're raising your kids, or middle age, which is where the main character is at. She's in her early 50s. But I personally felt this book was kind of boring. It took over like half the book just for them to get on to Nantucket. I'm like, come on, like, let's go. Like, is this story gonna get going? Because every time I started reading this book, I fell asleep because it took me a long time to read this book. And I was like, why is it every time I try to read this book, I end up falling asleep? Like, that's how bored I was. I wasn't going to finish, but this book is going to be made into a TV series that comes out on Peacock in a week. So I wanted to at least get through the end. It's kind of like reading Harry Potter in the sense that all the good stuff happens in the last 100 pages of the book. Like, I have to go through a lot of the book just to get to the good parts. And that's kind of how I felt here, is that it just like kept dragging on, and I'm like, when are we going to get to the good stuff? And it wasn't until like the last 50 pages of the book. I also found a lot of the characters unlikable. I don't know if that's like an unpopular opinion or hot take or something like that. But due to how boring the book was, I don't know, it's just all these girls are in their early 50s and they're going through things in life, in this chapter especially, with some of them have college age kids and they're finishing up college, and they're empty nesters, and so they're dealing with different types of things in life. But I just feel like if you are someone who likes gossip, who likes cattiness, who likes drama, if you're just love the whole like female friend group in terms of that, I would say you would like this book. I'm not into the cattiness, just being snarky and mean to each other. I don't know what it is with women. I feel like that's sometimes how we are with each other. And I was like, I do not like to be a part of this. And so for me, it just felt immature in that way. I'm like, these people are in their early 50s. Why are they acting immature? You know what I mean? I understand everyone's going through something, but I don't know. I just don't like I just don't like that. I just don't like the cattiness and the being mean. However, at the end, they do all forgive each other and forget things, which is nice to see. But it's just this genre, this style, this book, just not for me. It's just not for me. But if you are into the drama and you like the New England area, like Nantucket, like this one's definitely for you. But for me, it's just I feel like it could have been better. I just wish it was more entertaining, and I wish we got more of the girls together as the 5 of them. I feel like there was just too many ones that left off on their own, or in pairs of 2. I really wish we got to see the girls all come together. I understand it was everyone was there for Hollis with her husband dying and being there for her, but it'd been really cool to kind of see how everyone interacts with each other, because some of the girls didn't like each other, and then others felt left out and didn't feel part of the group. So I really wish that they focused maybe more on interacting with each other as the 5 of them, because I feel like the book didn't do that really. Everyone was paired up. Like, Tatum was paired up with Hollis a lot because they know each other the longest, so they obviously are going to have probably a stronger bond than the others. And so I don't know, I just have mixed feelings about this. Also too, the girl Caroline, the daughter, she reminds me of Morgan from Nobody Wants This. Like, that is who I kept picturing. I kept picturing Hollis as like Hilary Swank from P.S. I Love You, because I feel like their characters are kind of similar, even though I think Jennifer Gardner is going to be playing Hollis in the TV show. But yeah, those are kind of like, I just don't really have any like good thoughts about this book. I was just bored with it. like I said, I like the concept, but I just feel like it could have been executed better because, like I said, I didn't find all the characters to be likable at all. I think there were some redeeming things at the end where they did work things out, but other than that, I don't know. It just was bored. Ugh. That's all I have on this book. Honestly, that's all I got. That is all I have on this book. Like I said, if you're into like women drama, tea, banter, cattiness, this book is for you. So go check it out, and I'll see you next time.